Wolves 2-0, another defeat, 3 I think on the bounce now in all competitions. Just reflect a little bit on what happened at Molineux.
Yeah, obviously a tough result for us. We're on a tough period at the moment. We know that only ourselves can get us out of it, so we've got to stick together, stay positive. Look, it was a strange game. I think we had control of the first half without doing anything with it and creating and showing any real quality in the final third. And then obviously the red card changes the game. A little bit soft, I think, both yellow cards. But then we stay solid. We don't really concede many chances, and they score from another set play. It's been the story of the last 10 games really. So it's something that we need to improve on, something that we need to work on the training pitch on, and I'm sure we will do that.
Harry Maguire didn't shy away from admitting the team's ongoing issues, particularly with set plays. He said, conceding from set plays has been the story of the last 10 games. The lack of quality in the final third also stood out, as United failed to capitalize on their first-half control.
You talked about the manager. I know he's only been here a few weeks. Can you compare his approach with Eric's, especially when it comes to a difficult spell like this? What's he like?
No, I've spoke really well of the manager. I think he's come in, he's done everything he needs to do. He's really demanding. I think the thing is with the managers and the styles, they're not like they've come in and they're a similar style. They're not the total opposite in terms of what they want and what they demand. So the transition period is going to be tough. But yeah, we all have great belief in the management and all his coaching staff, and I'm sure things will turn around, and he knows exactly what he needs to do to get this club back.
When asked about the new manager, Maguire highlighted the similarities and differences with Erik ten Hag. They're not total opposites, but the transition period has been tough, he said, showing faith in Amorim's vision despite the rocky start.
Do you look at the league table? A lot of people in football say, we don't look at the league table till at least Easter. I mean, at the moment, the league table, it doesn't make good reading for United.
No, of course, it's really disappointing what we've done this season up to now. We know that. We know it's not good enough for this club. Us players, everybody involved in the club, we know that. And yeah, it's difficult for our fans at the moment, but one thing for sure, they stick with us. And we know at Old Trafford they're going to come in numbers and they're going to be loud. And we've got to give them something to cheer about.
Despite the struggles, Harry Maguire praised the unwavering support of the fans, saying, Old Trafford always comes in numbers. He acknowledged the disappointing league position, but remained optimistic about turning things around.
The manager's talked about the senior players who've been here a while taking some responsibility. You've been here a while. Do you sense, and as a former skipper, do you do a lot of talking to the youngsters? Are you involved at that level?
Yeah, of course. I think in the difficult moments, you've got to try and guide them through it as well as you can. I think when you play for this club, obviously the outside noise becomes big when you're in difficult moments, and of course the senior players has a big responsibility to help them through. But listen, this club things will change, things will turn, and you just got to make sure you fight for every time you go on the pitch, and make sure you're part of it.
Harry Maguire emphasized the role of experienced players in guiding the younger squad members through challenging times. We've got to stick together and focus on what we can control, he said, underlining the importance of unity during adversity.
And in terms of Christmas, New Year, everybody gets a bit reflective at that stage. I mean, what do you see as your targets and the club's targets once we get into 25?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about the next year. I've just taken, as cliche as it is, taking every game as it comes. I was focused on Wolves, and now myself, I'll be focused on Newcastle, preparing and doing everything we can to just climb the table. We can't really set a target at the moment because we know we're nowhere near good enough, and we're nowhere near where we want to be in the league table. So, of course, we're still into cup competitions. We want to go far in those. But of course, the most important thing is climbing that table and giving our fans something to be proud of.
Looking ahead, Maguire stressed the importance of focusing on upcoming matches against Newcastle and Liverpool. We need to prepare well and take it game by game, he said, signaling the team's determination to climb the table. That's it for today's analysis of Harry Maguire's interview. What are your thoughts on his comments? Do you believe United can bounce back from this tough period under Ruben Amorim? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates and analysis on Manchester United. See you in the next video.